What's going on to all my Taurus out there? So let's get into it. All right. Okay. So, all right. So for you, Taurus, you have the Strength, Page of Wands, Tower, the Eight of Swords, the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Pentacles, excuse me, Ten of Wands, Four of Pentacles. All right. So for the Taurus, um, hmm, that's interesting. Yeah. I mean, these readings are always interesting, but um so the strength, the Page of Wands, the Tower, Eight of Swords. So the strength represents someone's ego, someone's big ego. There's definitely a situation where someone else, someone else's huge ego um was used against them, right? It was used against them. Um, it was definitely a situation where their ego was big. They tried to do a flex, and the Page of Wands, the Tower, the Eight of Swords. It didn't work out because you Taurus pretty much decided to move on without them. So there was some big blow up between the two of you, right? Um, excuse me. The Eight of Swords. This person at this current point in time or at that time doesn't necessarily have any place to go. They are very much so stuck as of right now. Whenever you're seeing this video, right, as long as it's recent, of course, they are stuck. So the Page of Wands, which represents you, the Eight of Swords, which represents them, right, and then in the middle stands the Tower, and the Tower represents, like I said, this breakup, right? um the Empress represents you uh kind of not trying to hold on to this relationship, letting the relationship dissolve, right? And the Ace of Pentacles deciding to move on to other people. You Taurus deciding to move on to other people, you having uh some sort of value, if you bring value to the table, and deciding to move on and provide that level of value with someone else. The Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Pentacles is about because you understand that things change. And the Two of Pentacles, you may not have necessarily wanted to leave, but it was something that was necessary. So the Two of Pentacles is deciding to go back or continuing to move forward. So the Ace of Pentacles, even though I went over the card, is more so of a card where it's you're gonna talk to other people, but you still want to talk to this person that you were already talking to, right? And like I said before, the Wheel of Fortune just represents understanding how things change, right? The relationship between yourself and this person changed, and therefore you realize that you have to move on. The ten of Wands represents, however, the Ten of Wands just represents how you've accepted that change, right, and that loss, and moving forward with this, right, effectively, right? Because before, with the Ace of Pentacles, it was more of a partial acceptance. But with the Ten of Wands, it's definitely more of a total acceptance. Like, oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna move forward then. Still would like to hang out with this person, but you do accept the fact that you and this person did had some sort of falling out. The Four of Pentacles is that because yeah, like this person is stubborn with their decision making. So for you, right, it's also about you, Taurus, just kind of sitting down, right, also as well, sitting down and being like, uh, you know, you know, who else will you meet, right? Like who else will you engage with? Who else will you interact with, right? Will you meet someone better than that person, right? Um, it's like I said before, it's that pondering, but it also represents the other person's stubbornness, okay? But it also, because it represents two, this card represents the two of y'all, even though one person is on the card, okay? It represents, number one, it represents them being stubborn with their decision making because they are definitive in uh them not them needing to figure certain things out. So in the picture, they're like this, right? Right? Their feet are on the pentacles. They're holding the pentacle. You have the pentacle on the crown, okay? So which is a noble person. So this represents a person who is very much so being on top of their ideas and what they want, stuff like this. So the thing is that it also represents you just kind of sitting down with your own value or some of the things that you bring, right? If you bring anything at all, right? Because not everybody has a talent. You know what I mean? We need to keep it 100 with this. And you, Taurus, are like, okay, so what do I do now? And just contemplating, really reflecting on that. So clarify. Let's clarify um, the excuse me. Let's clarify the the Eight of Swords. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. By the way, my link to my website, Instagram page, apparel, i.e. clothes, as well as my books on Amazon are all in the comment section below. So to clarify the Eight of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So it's so warm in here. So to clarify the Eight of Swords, right? This is New York. So the Eight of Swords represents how it's about how you, for you, this person just like ran down on you in the sense of you didn't necessarily see this falling out coming, right? They darted in with this. It was something unexpected, right? Then you had the Ten of Swords, okay? And then the Ten of Swords represents this being a situation of, again, you may think that you were being ambushed, right? So this is from your perspective. So, right, because this is your reading. So you may think that you were being ambushed, right? Because it was so sudden, right? You may have thought that this person potentially didn't even want to, hang out with you or like you at all. Okay. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles and excuse me, the King of Wands represents so this person is missing a couple of things. In reality, this person is honestly missing a couple of things. And, you know, part of the reason why it is that this person you and this person could have potentially, or I should say, did have some sort of falling, out, falling out was because this person needs to obviously this person excuse me, needs to fix certain things about their lives, obviously. And then the thing about it is that the King of Wands represents, and what this person's got going on is this person needs to be by themselves because they don't necessarily know who they could trust. So that's the reading. You know what I mean? I guess I could read another one. The Four of Pentacles. Why not? You know. So to clarify the Four of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Moon, and sorry about that, we have the Ten of Wands. In this reading, we already have that. So the Six of Pentacles is about you let this person know what it is that you wanted, right? But Three of Pentacles, right? That you know what it is that you were looking for. But the Three of Pentacles is that obviously something got in the way. The Moon, and like I said before, this person had to get out of the situation, right? Because the Moon just represents just dipping out, just being like, okay, you know, abandon ship. You know what I mean? Like just get all the life rafts, abandon ship, just really abandon the ship. So so that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make this YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June 2023. Happy New Year, by the way. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, click the notification bell and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my video.